man.
Let me fuck Professor Dave. Let me fuck Professor Dave. Let me fuck Professor Dave. Let me fuck Professor Dave.
Fuck Professor Dave.
So the Earth spins once per day.
Yo, bro.
That's what a fucking day is. Do you know what a day means? It's how long it takes the Earth to spin around one time.
Yo, bro.
Everything is fake
For real,
because
like,
I don't
seriously,
like it.
like,
It hurts my feelings.
Who's the guest that you want? Y'all can stay on with him.
But yeah, I was just not in my right state of mind.
Now, if this isn't the textbook definition of putting your foot in your mouth, I don't know what is. Shout out to Brand Nubian, but Jamar, you out here looking crazy, man. You looking real crazy. Like, I don't know what possessed you to get on the podcast and debate an actual educator about flat earth theory, but you are out of your mind, man. Like, seriously. All right, for those who don't know, Lord Jamar is a rapper and cultural commentator. You know, he shares his controversial views and opinions about the flat earth theory. On the other side, we got Professor Dave. He's got a channel on YouTube, 4 million subscribers. He's got a no-nonsense approach to debunking pseudoscience. And they met up on Godfrey's podcast to talk about flat earth theory. Now, originally, I guess he was supposed to debate Neil deGrasse Tyson, but he wasn't available. So they got the next best thing, which was Professor Dave. And things didn't turn out so well for Jamar, to say the least. But I gotta be honest, Jamar kind of started the tone of the debate himself when he started out with that comment that I led into the video. So he started the debate himself with that. You know, he came in with that energy. So I guess at that point, the professor was just like, yo, all right, that's the energy we on. Let's ride with it. Let's do it. And then Jamar responds with, some of the craziest theories, man. This whole show me a ball with water on it that doesn't fall off, that's spinning 1,000 miles per hour. Like, bro, where are you getting this stuff from, bro? You sound like a complete idiot, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not here to debate about whether you believe in flat earth, round earth, any of that, but it's just like, come on, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. And some of y'all may disagree with my point of view, but here's my biggest problem with that flat earth theory. Why lie about the shape of the planet? That's my biggest problem with that. If that is so-called a actual thing, and NASA and all these governments are lying about satellites and space and all of that, why? What's the benefit to it? What does it benefit? It benefits nobody. That's what I don't get. It benefits none of us for you to lie about it. It's not like I could go to outer space and check. It's not like somebody could walk to the ends of the earth, and there's the next problem right there. If we're so-called on a flat plane, how come nobody fell off the side of this at some point? Like, I thought this was something we got rid of like years ago. It's crazy that in 2025, you got people still talking about flat earth theory. Flat earth? Bro, we figured this out, 2,500 years ago? Y'all still on this? This is crazy, man.
Anyway, so now you're on an axis, and then you supposedly have land masses that are going on the top, on the side, and on the down under, right? They call it down under for a reason.
Right.
So do you believe that people are upside down right now in Australia, and that rain goes up instead of down? It rains up in Australia.
Never mind the flat earth thing. We got to talk about what your boy Jamar is pulling here. And so he agreed to do the debate. He gets on here and he gets demolished. He gets completely demolished. You know what I'm saying? He knew he got demolished so badly that he told Godfrey not to put the podcast up. He's like, yo, don't put that up. That makes me look bad. He knew he looked like a complete idiot.
Away
Are we
is
doing
ridiculous.
Okay, so the sun's right up there in the sky, right? So why can't we go up and see it? Why doesn't it appear to get
There's
larger as you go up in altitude?
videos of people where they are actually above the sun in planes and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a video where people are above the sun. Is that right? Or are you completely full of shit?
Nope.
Above
Okay,
the
pull
sun.
it up.
People are
pull it up. Let's find the video.
Are they
where people
above
are
the sun?
Right. So Godfrey, that's his man. Okay, he says, all right, I'm not going to do that, even though that hurts his money, because he's got a podcast. He's supposed to put content out. And I ain't going to lie, you getting embarrassed at some premium content. But okay, he doesn't do it. But what he doesn't know is that Professor Dave recorded on his end, which I'm gonna be realistic with you guys, man. This man's got a YouTube with 4 million subscribers. Why wouldn't y'all think he was recording? He wants content too, and there's no better content than him completely making this dude look like a dummy. You know what I'm saying? Like live to the world. Like there's no better content than you embarrassing some rapper that thinks they know what they're talking about, and all they doing is repeating talking points for some other clown's channel. Like y'all had to, come on, y'all didn't know this man was recording. Come on, Godfrey, keep it a buck. I ain't got a problem with Godfrey, but just keep it a buck, man. You knew that man was recording that, man. Stop it. He records and he drops it on his channel. It goes nuclear, like completely viral. You know what I'm saying? I think it's sitting at almost 600,000 views. It's going crazy. It's all over the internet. Everybody's viewing it. Everybody's laughing at it, making memes out of it. And the reason being is because Lord Jamar was already a controversial character already as it is. He was just in the news 2 weeks ago going against Fat Joe and the whole, you know, who created hip hop thing. I kind of defended him a little bit in that, you know, because I thought what Fat Joe said was disrespectful for you to say, oh, yeah, he's a legend out of a legendary group, which is Brand Nubian, and you get on here and say he's the wackest in the group, and it's like, come on, bro, you really ain't got no room to talk, brother, when it comes to you and the rest of the Terror Squad members, bro, who might be the wackest. You have no room to talk, none at all. But you're completely the wackest person in Terror Squad. You have no room to talk. So it's just funny for him to say that. But I was defending him, and then you got all this clout from the internet. Everybody's defending you. Everybody's rushing to your, you know what I'm saying, to your defense. Everybody's bigging you up, and then you completely destroy all that digital currency by getting on here and debating someone ill-prepared. Why wouldn't you, if you know you're going to debate someone who is an educator? This is what this guy does for a living, or he did for a living. I'm not sure if he's retired now or whatever, but that's his whole channel. That's his whole premise, is educating people. And he's debated numerous people in the Flat Earther community over the years. Would you not do some research, or hell, at the very least, bring some notes? Your best argument was, hey man, show me a working model of a ball with water sticking to it. That was, hey, that's your best argument, bro. That's your best argument? Come on, man. You gotta, you really didn't think that through. You couldn't have. And then to make matters worse, after the fact, then you get mad at Godfrey because this guy puts the video out, which I don't know how that's Godfrey's fault. The guy recorded it, okay? So you get mad at him because, and you accuse one of his co-hosts on his show, what's the other, Dante Nero. You accuse Dante Nero of drugging you, that he laced the marijuana y'all was smoking with something, and that's why you were off your game. Nah, Lord Jamar, nah. We not doing that, bro. It had nothing to do with what was in that weed. It has everything to do with what's in your skull, and that's your brain. And your brain was laced with something that day. It's called stupidity, okay? It ain't got nothing to do with that weed. The nerve of you to say somebody drugged you. Like, you know how crazy you sound? You sound crazy as hell. And then I gotta say the next thing here, man, which is so terrible. You pulling the playbook, the Drake playbook, which is, now you're talking about taking legal action. What is going on, man? It's like, man, I swear the world has lost its mind, man. It's like Cat Williams at the beginning of 2024 say this is gonna be the year of truth. And, you know, it started going well, and then out of somewhere along the lines it derailed, and people just completely lost their mind towards the end of 2024. And you got rappers putting out lawsuits after rap battles because they mad they lost. Now you got other people mad they lost a debate, and now they try to sue they friend and former business partner. Like, that's crazy. Like, man, it's just, it's crazy, man. But anyways, man, I just wanted to talk about this, man. Your boy Jamar out here looking bad, man. He going out real sad right now, man. I mean, I always had my various opinions about dude's views. You know, I thought he was pretty entertaining on Vlad TV when I used to watch Vlad TV. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't watch Vlad anymore because the reasons. I just don't subscribe to his channel. I think he's kind of, you know, toxic for the hip hop community. But I used to watch a lot of, you know, Jamar's interviews because, you know, he is a real controversial character and he really stood on his views, and some of it was, you know, I could dig it, you know, but I disagree with a lot of it. Like his takes on Eminem, I completely disagree with his takes on Eminem. I think Eminem is an awesome MC. I think he's earned his place in hip hop. You know, I disagree with every take he has on Eminem. But you know, I had other things I agree with him. But you going out here looking crazy with this flat Earth thing, man, and then you rebuttal this by getting on your podcast because you know the internet's flaming you up. You know the internet's flaming you up. You get on there and you start telling people, hey, if you go talk smack about me in the comments, I'm not reading the regular comments. You gotta pay the super chat if you gonna talk crap about me. I want $20, like, which makes you look like a beggar. You like you e-begging for people to talk smack to you. Like, nah, bro, we could just drop regular comments. You gotta pay you. You gonna see them comments. I know you are. Because if anybody that does these social media platforms tell you they're not reading these comments, they are out their mind. They're lying to you. They're completely lying to you. We read these comments, man. Maybe not every single comment when you get up to about 4, 5, 6 million subscribers, but you are checking the comments because you want to feel the vibe or the pulse of the community that you have. So I know you're reading the comments, Jamar. Super chats or not, homie, that ain't gonna work. And then you pull these other two clowns out of nowhere, Sean Keebler or whatever the hell his nigga's name is, and Flat Earth David, whatever. Like, bro, who are these dudes? Like, you look crazy aligning yourself with these people, man. You look real crazy. Oh man, these truther people, man, y'all gotta stop with this conspiracy nonsense, man, please. Just because somebody gets on the internet and throws together a YouTube video with a bunch of random clips, they throw some ominous music behind it, and y'all are running to be like, oh yeah, this is the truth. This is the truth. Without a shred of evidence to show for it, man. Like, do some research, man. Like, do some real research, not just BS you see on the internet. Look for something that's vetted. Look for vetted subjects. Look for vetted websites that are gonna give you legit information. Don't just run off of some YouTube video and just run with it. Cause I can understand these videos will gas you, man. Back in the day when I first saw the Loose Change documentary on 9/11, and that was at the beginning of the truther movement. That was at the beginning of the truther movement. And when you watch that movie, it will make you seem like everything is in there is scripture. Like, oh my God, this is the truth. This is crazy. This is a setup. They made everything in that movie seem so legit. But when you break it down and you look at legitimate sources, then you're like, wait a minute, hold up, man. Nah, that ain't sounding right. That ain't sounding right. You look at legitimate sources from actual engineers and scientists and people who their entire career was in that field, and they're debunking all this nonsense. Then it makes you, okay, maybe I should take a second look at this. You should always keep your mind open for different ideas, man. That's how I always feel. Don't always just say dead set on, hey, I know for a fact this is that. Keep your mind open. And even when it comes to the flat earth thing, I'll take a listen to some of that stuff, but it just doesn't make any sense. None of it makes sense, dude. On its surface, don't make any sense. But anyways, man, your boy Jamar out here going outside, man. Drop a comment below if Jamar out here going crazy, man. Tell that man how crazy he looks. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate y'all for checking in with We Sixes. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.